Tarot with Viper. This weekend's energy is very intense astrologically. Mars is a big player and he's stirring the pot a bit. There could be conflict, tough conversations. Also, you could find a new community that fits just right with you. I see this play out in my own life as I went out dancing last night with my elderly neighbor who's 91. And I made a lot of new friends last night, a new community that really touched a part of me that I haven't experienced in a long time. I'm a born dancer and I love waltzing, and so to be able to do a waltz again last night was very spiritual for me, and this is showing up in your life too. If not, it may be more extreme. Someone like seeing what was hidden, what their play was. I have tried to get this reading out twice now, and the card that came out when I asked about this energy's weekend was grounding. Number 29. Being well grounded provides a feeling of security. 111 on the clock. So that's a really important energy to be feeling into. If I trip up on my words, I feel like the Mercury retrograde is hard for me right now. So please bear with me. Communication feels a bit tough because I've had to do this a couple times now. So the situation is purpose. It says, discover your purpose of your life through passion. And I do feel like that's a really beautiful notion at the moment. Say there's some conflict and you see someone's intentions for what it really is. It gives you a great opportunity to get back online with your own purpose, your energy, abundance. I'm going to pull out all the cards this time and see what comes through. What's the obstacle here for collective? For their highest timeline, for the highest good of all. Love? Love's the obstacle? Okay, all right, I hear ya. I get it. I actually had a experience this week where this person was talking with me and ended up being quite nasty and playing me a little bit. And I realized that they were trying to get back at me for something. And that's a perfect example of like a hidden motive. It was a bit uncomfortable, but ultimately I just blocked and was like, yeah, I don't need that energy. So again, kind of like closing out energy cycles that are not for you. Awakening is the outcome. Okay. Reflection. Okay, let's see the outside energy. Anger. And what's the supporting energy? I did want to try to mix things up this week, so I'm going to get out a few different kind of cards, and I'm going to try see how the whole message reads, seeing it all laid out. Patience, your supportive energy. I actually really like this. I really like this. Okay, let's get an angel number for you. So we really do need to stay grounded this weekend. I mean, it was Friday the 13th, right? It's tough energy. Watch a good horror movie to help alchemize some of that outside energy that's challenging you. Anger. Can we please have an angel number for the highest good of all? Inner harmony, 333. I mean, ooh, I said 333, but it's 3737. So you might want to look up 333. Seek inner harmony and balance. Your inner world reflects in your opportunity, and we do have reflection here. We also have patience and anger. So trying to find some balance and harmony while we navigate a little bit of tough energy is going to be quite important. All right, let's get the tarot out. With purpose. Can we please clarify, Spirit? What is the purpose? What's the situation about? Interesting. The moon in reverse, and I just said hidden motives are going to be revealed. And that's this. Upright, hidden, exposed. The Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Sorry, I'm so sorry. The Mercury retrograde's got me good this week. Okay. We've got the Queen of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. I actually feel like this is two people. I'm taking you as the Queen of Swords. You see, she's like, she sees this Page of Pentacles, and the Page of Pentacles is looking away. Kind of like, you know, just really focused on the mundane, the everyday, the 3D realm. Whereas she's got her sword pointing up to spirit. You see some, I was gonna say malarkey. Okay, so some truth has been uncovered and you're getting clarity around this. That's why you're the Queen of Swords. She is clarity. She sees things probably like a little bit before they come. She can almost like predict it. Let's keep going a little bit further and see what comes out with your energy. What's collective's energy? Three of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I mean, if there's been some truth unhidden, and this is coming out, you know, it does cause grief. And as I was saying before, my example of like this, it was a Scorpio, kind of doing a tit for tat thing with me, like being quite immature, vindictive. It did cause me to feel quite like sad, but it gives me a great new opportunity to look for my boats coming in. And this is leading to abundance. That's what that Scorpio didn't see. We ain't here to play games. The obstacle is love, right? So let's keep going. What's the anger? Whatever is being exposed here, it could be about love. It could be a family member, for example. It's caused some sadness. It's caused discomfort, okay? And we've got the Six of Cups coming out sideways. Whoever this is, you might feel really dearly for them. And I was talking about my father before, who had someone come at him in a really nasty way and actually say some really horrible things that no one should ever say to someone. And I really wanted to like support and be there, and I have been as much as I can. But I also understand that it's not my place. And I need to protect my energy as well. I need to maintain my boundaries. And this is a message for you too. You might be seeing someone like a father figure, mother, cousin, brother go through a really hard time, or a childhood friend. But it's almost like you've got to let them figure it out on their own. You can't catch them when they fall every single time. Because if you do that, they will never learn the life lessons. I just said karma, so this might be karma coming back around. They need to learn it on their own. And this is coming out as well with the anger. It's rejecting a cup. It's apathy. Demotivation. This is the energy that's challenging outside. And like I said before with that person that was playing games with me, that's kind of this. It made me feel like really bored. I was like, this is boring. And it did make me not angry, but it made me feel like, man, this is really like unnecessary and silly. And so I feel like you're seeing someone be really silly at the moment. And like I said, with that family member as well, I feel like you do need to have a little bit of, like you want to go in and save them, right? But Spirit's kind of saying lack of risk. Don't take that risk. Yeah, you want to take the cup and help them so they don't fall completely on their butt. I don't know why I said it like that, but all right. But Spirit's trying to say you kind of need this energy right now. You need to let that Four of Cups happen to them. Don't take that cup. Let them go through their cycle so that they can learn from it. Interesting. Tricky. Supporting energy. Oh my God, we got so many. So I'm not going to look at them. I'm just going to put them back and try again. Supporting energy for my beautiful collective. Ace of Wands. Your supporting energy is patience, okay? And it's kind of, this is kind of a juxtaposition, right? Like this is what you're feeling. Quite like, okay, I need to be patient. I need to let it go. But the Ace of Wands is kind of like hot. It's kind of quick. It's not like, you know, it's like, I want to go. Okay, I need one more with that, Spirit. Supporting energy. Things are going to get rough this weekend if it hasn't already, and I'd be really curious to know how this is showing up for you in your life. Hopefully you're not in the crosshairs yourself. Hopefully, you know, maybe you're observing it. But the tide is getting pulled back and we're now able to see what was underneath the tide. Okay? Some truth is going to be revealed. It's going to be uncomfortable. But your supporting energy is conflict. Spirit's saying, like, say what you need to say. Pick that stick up. Defend yourself. It's like Spirit gives you a stick. Like your supporting energy, Spirit's like, here's that stick you needed. But I feel like ultimately this is really important. It may frustrate you. It may make you feel angry that you're having to pick up the stick and defend yourself. But I'm just getting really drawn into the skull here as well. Like, if you need to defend yourself, like, say, for example, like the example I gave about myself. Say someone's at, like, playing games and they were ultimately just doing a tick for tat mentality. Tick for tat, is that the right word? Anyways, tick tack, I can't remember. Say they were doing that sort of thing. It was disappointing because I had hoped it'd gone a different way. So now I'm more leaning into like this level of patience. Kind of like, okay, I gotta be patient again. That's fine. I can do that. I don't need that right now. The right thing will come for me. And this is your supporting energy. Defend yourself from things that are not for you. Don't be afraid to say, meh, whatever. I got the ick. You can't cross this boundary again. Let's find out about love as your obstacle. Why is love the obstacle? I mean, if anger is here, we've got the situation, the Queen of Swords, and now the obstacle, the King of Swords. Look, like, I don't really like these two when they come out together. Like, two air elements, it's like too intellectual. There's not enough like passion, and then also if there's no pentacles, then there's a complete lack of groundedness. Oh, I can't pick it up. And you see, she sees him. Gender doesn't matter, don't think about it like that, but the situation, you're looking at it, the problem. You're like, I see you. Come. But remember, I have that sword that I can drop on you at any time I need. Let's get another one with the obstacle. Who's this King of Wands? I keep hearing malarkey, which I think means shit. Okay, we've got quite a few. Oh God, I'm trying to figure out how I feel about that. We got Two of Cups, the Chariot, and the King of Pentacles, and the Emperor. What is going on here? Love. This is the obstacle. Sorry, just let me think with it, sit with this for a minute. Think with this for a minute. I wanted to say interesting. And I had to do that. I had to sit and think about this for a minute when this whole like Scorpio energy came at me in a weird way. I had to like sit and think about it. And I feel like that's some good advice for you as well. All right. I feel like when I talk about myself, it's because I feel that's a message for you. Okay. I feel like there has been a Two of Cups connection that's kind of moved quickly. But someone was playing the long game. You see, like, he moves slowly. He hasn't planted seeds there yet. He needs to go do all of that. And he's looking straight at the Emperor. And the Emperor is actually side-eyeing this. So, whatever conflict this is that's come in, what this feels like for me is that someone's played the long game. It's almost like they've waited for the perfect amount of time to take their stinger out and sting you. And since I've been talking so much about Scorpio, that might be the energy that's been coming at you or what you've been dealing with. Scorpios love secrets. So again, that's very relevant for this energy of hiding something, right? Someone's played the long game. The Two of Cups, you know, there was two people involved here. I'm getting it as the King and the Queen of Swords. And I just heard a war of words. So that might resonate with you. Maybe you've had like a war of words with this person. I just heard no physical contact though. So again, this person could be at a distance from you. They played the long game on you, but you're like sitting there, right? Oh, what did I say before? Sit and think about it. And look how the Emperor's sitting here thinking about it. Like side-eyeing this page, I said page, and we have that Page of Pentacles as a situation. So they could be kind of presenting themselves as a knight, like, here, I've got an opportunity for you. But really, they're just like a freaking baby, like immature, childish, nothing. And you're like, I'm sitting here, I'm thinking about it, I'm going, what? Nah. I'm the Emperor. I'm in control. I don't do that game. I have a whole army that I could use. Interesting how I said that. So you might have some good support around you at the moment. This has been interesting reading. I haven't really done a reading with this many, like getting the cards all out first, so let me know if it resonated, if you liked it, or if you prefer that I did it like section by section. What's the awakening? So we're nearly at the advice. Stick around. Oh, too many. These ones fell face down. And okay, 10 of Cups. So I feel like that's a no. That needs to go away. Interesting though. Interesting. This is the outcome. Pentacle, the Queen of Wands, and the 10 of Pentacles. The Queen of Wands is looking at the 10 of Pentacles. The outcome is that this energy clears, right? And I feel like that's why with your supporting energy, Spirit gave you that wand and was like, here, fight, get it done, clear it, have patience now. Because we are giving you an awakening. I heard a judgment call, and you've made the right judgment call, and there's going to be a new opportunity to grow. This could be something creative, because the Queen of Wands is very creative and passionate. That is ultimately going to lead you to the Ten of Pentacles. That is top tier. That's the energy that I was going to say F word with. That's what we F with. What's the reflection here? This is your advice. What's the reflection here? I just heard you need to reflect on this experience. What has it taught you? Tell me more, Spirit. Again, it's like too many cards. They all face down, so I'm not going to take them. What's the reflection on? You might have changed something in your appearance recently. It's working. I don't know who needs to hear that, but that's how that came through. This is your advice. Can you clarify the Seven of Wands with reflection? I just heard reflect on the dishonesty and the tactics that you see. I kept saying tic-tac, tactics. The Scorpio energy I was dealing with this week, that was a tactic. It was a tactic. And honestly, it was, the minute I sat there and I thought about it, I was like, oh, I see what's happening here. I see you playing the long game. This is a message for you too. Where have you seen someone's long game? My headphones just turned off and I'm nearly done the recording, so we're gonna see if this works without the headphones. Your advice is death. Yes. You reflect on this experience, right? You see the malarkey. You see the tactics. You see the player. And you bring death to it. You block, you put boundaries up, you let that person fall. Beautiful. I really would just like to get one supporting animal card for you, and then we'll leave it there. What's the supporting animal card? Lion spirit, be generous. Thank you, collective.